Pia Washington here, Vice President of Financial Training and Investing, with 3 money moves you need to make to survive a bear market. This week, the S&P 500 is down 20% from recent highs, which means we are officially in bear market territory. Combine that with the fact that the Fed just raised interest rates at a hike that is the largest since the early 90s, combined with record high rates of inflation. Many investors are terrified that we're going into a recession and they don't know how to cope with this type of environment. But have no fear, I am here to share with you 3 money moves that you need to make to survive a bear market. First and foremost, number 1, don't panic sell. When you're in a bear market, the economic downturn is pretty much already priced into the stock prices. So the last thing you should be doing is selling your stocks and locking in your losses. Don't stop investing. And if you can, buy even more stocks. You're going to be dollar cost averaging yourself if you're investing at regular intervals, and you're going to be overall reducing your cost basis when you're buying your stocks at lower prices. Consider the market as being on sale. And again, markets are cyclical. So every time there's a recession, not only does the market recover, but it also goes back up over time. Consider the lows after the market crash in 2009 when the market hit its lowest point. From that point, it took only 22 months for the market to be up over 60%. And remember the fact that institutional funds and investors like Warren Buffett, they buy 80% of their investments after a major market downturn. Remember his famous quote, "Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful." Money move number 2, cut the fat. Now more than ever, it's more important to know your numbers. So you need to take a really good look at your income and your expenses and evaluate your financial situation. Avoid spending money on non-essential items. Consider going through and canceling any of your recurring subscriptions that you don't need, or maybe services that you could do without, like satellite TV or cable TV, and you can switch over to an internet provider. Do whatever you can to reduce your expenses. And if you do have money left over at the end of the month, but you also have high interest rate credit card debt, please, paying off that debt is one of the best things that you can do, especially in a rising interest rate environment. And consider the fact that many of the interest rates on credit cards are tied to the prime rate. So as rates go up, those credit card rates could be variable, and you could end up paying even more money over time. So cut the fat, pay down as much debt as you can. Money move number 3, increase your cash flow. Now, this might seem easier said than done, but have no fear. The number 1 rule of infinity investing is to use your income to buy assets. What are assets? Assets are investments that produce income or cash flow. So make sure you have about 3 months of expenses set aside in an emergency fund, and then you pay down any of your high interest rate credit card debt, and then you can use any of your additional income to invest in cash flow producing assets, such as dividend stocks, such as low cost dividend paying index funds, real estate investment trusts or REITs, I-bonds. They're inflation adjusted government bonds that are currently paying annual rates between 9 and 10%. Find an asset class, and you don't need a lot of money to do this. You can take whatever money you have left over and invest in income producing assets, because cash may be king, but as we like to say, cash flow is queen. And so it's very important to increase your cash flow in times of a bear market, because we're not focused on appreciation during this time. We're going to be focused on getting as much income as we can from our assets. And so that's how you have your money working for you. Those are the 3 money moves that you need to make during this bear market. Please feel free to click that subscribe button, like it, and share with others. And as always, thanks for watching, and make it a great day.